All right, guys, so we're here at Main Street Cycle today. We got a really cool video. We got Mr. Blake Stallings here, and these guys have been using VIM Tools for quite a while. I'm gonna let Blake kind of explain what they're doing here and kind of how they're expanding their market a little bit in the ATV world and how they use some of VIM Tools to help them out daily.
Yeah, absolutely. So here at Main Street Cycle, we have been now the largest CF Moto dealer in the world now for this, as we complete 2024, it'll be 5 years. And we are super excited about that and take a lot of pride in that as well. And one of the biggest things about that has been our service department out there in the shop. A lot of people come right here to Tishomingo, Mississippi, which has a population of, last I checked, it was like 363 people. So super small town.
So you're telling me a town of 363 people houses the largest CF Moto dealer in the world?
Yeah, yes, sir, that's right. And our average customer drives, and you can ask our salesman over here, they come on an average of 2 hours, 2 hours away.
Smokes.
So that's counting all of our customers that come right here close. You know, we're not too terribly far away from places like Tupelo, Corinth, Mississippi, Florence, Alabama, Pickwick Lake, all that stuff. We're in a, even though we're a small town, we're within an hour of several big towns, I guess you'd say. But still, we reach out and try to offer something for everybody as far out as we can. And one thing, like I said, is we try to showcase our knowledge and our customer support in the maintenance shop, and people just trust us with their stuff. And one thing we must have in order to do a good job on those, all that work, whether it's regular service, warranty jobs, maintenance jobs, or just building these units out as big as we can, we got to have some good tools. And we, like you said, we've been using VIM Tools for a while because, man, VIM makes some awesome specialty tools that you can't find anywhere else. So we've been using them for a while, and all the mechanics and myself as well is super excited that now we're going to be carrying VIM Tools to offer to all the customers right here in store and online. So
cool. Well, I know you guys have got a massive place here. It might not look like it on camera, guys, but like we did a tour with Blake before the cameras come on, just so we kind of know how the layout was for filming. This place is massive, like super massive. We're in one little section here that's just some of the new four-wheelers, but their shops are unbelievable. So how many techs do you guys have here?
So we have, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 techs here. Okay. 7 techs, yes.
And you guys do some pretty extreme builds. I'm going to show some of the B-roll of some of these four-wheelers that are out front, just as like when you just drive down the street in front of Main Street, which is Highway 25 for you guys that are watching local, but it turns into Main Street, and it is super busy out on the street. And when you come into their little town here, the first thing you see is 2 gigantic four-wheelers sitting on some monster tires. So talk a little bit about that, some of the builds that you've done like on those 2.
Oh yeah, like those 2, you're probably seeing them on screen. We have 2 that are, one is Iceman and one is Wolverine. They're both sitting on tires that are over 50 inches tall. They're on, I believe it's 8-inch Super ATV portals. We had to work with some awesome companies to make that custom build happen. We here at Main Street Cycle were able to do all the engine work, the performance, like exhaust, tune, clutch kit, all that good stuff that needs to be done to really be able to handle a build like that. But yeah, that's super fun, super awesome. You see people stop and get their kids out and take pictures with them and stuff, and just a really cool ATVs and fun to be a part of.
Really enormous, the tires and some of those things. But you guys have been involved with a lot of specialty builds. Like I know before we started the video, you talked about some stuff y'all did at the Freedom Factory. And for you guys that don't know what the Freedom Factory is, that's kind of Cletus McFarland's playground.
That's right.
That he did. So
Bradenton, Florida. That's right. We were able to build a CF Moto Z-Force and put our custom touch on it here in the shop, and tuned it on our dyno, all that good stuff. and got to go down there and race for one of the Freedom 500 race events, and that was really cool to be a part of.
Sure. All right, guys, so we're going to take you back in the shop, and we're going to kind of show you some of the stuff that these guys use on a daily basis to help them be the largest CF Moto dealer in the whole world. So check this out.
So actually, as we're going in here to check out some of these tools that we use, one thing that we use quite often from VIM is these ball-end torques.
Right.
And that is able to get into some places and at weird angles that, you know, a straight-on Torx bit would not be able to use.
Sure.
So this is just an example of one of them that we've been using for a while. So we're in one of our bays here at the shop, and the mechanic actually has a few of the VIM tools laid out that he likes to use when we're trying to get into some tight places, especially with these low profile on these metric tools right here. Being able to have it on the magnetic rail, and then being able to pop these in and use them. See that low profile there?
Sure.
And the just super nice. He can get into some tight places, and when you're working on ATVs side by sides, you're in those tight engine compartments and stuff, these low profiles really come in handy. And the build quality on these is so nice, it's going to last just as long, if not longer, than anything out there on the market today.
You've got two of the newest sets that we have to offer. So this is the dual drive spring loaded universals. And I can imagine in some of the areas that you guys work, those definitely come in handy.
Yes.
Being able to have that little bit of flexibility.
Absolutely. And the fact that they're spring loaded, you don't have to worry about your bolt or whatever that you stick in there to get into that tight place. You don't have to worry about it flopping over and dropping out.
Right.
You can keep it in there and work it into that tight section, and then get it lined up and start your threads, and that's super nice.
So what do you think about the Noras? These here are the Nora 150 square opening on the bottom, as you guys have probably seen before, and it's a flex head ratcheting reversible wrench on the top side.
Yeah, that's very nice. And again, just the flexibility, the function of being able to get in some of these tight places, low profile, something you can depend on every single time to not slip off or anything. These come in clutch on some of those type jobs.
Sure.
Yeah, right here we've got we've got a little magnet for your holding cans and stuff. That's super nice. You can put those on your. You can actually put tools. Yeah. Just being able to throw certain tools that you want to grab real quick. Clutch tools here. You got a knife to cut open boxes, stuff like that. That's magnetized, and being able to grab like our 4-way grease here and oil. Just being able to grab that real quick is really nice to have. You know, it's at the side of your box, your tool cart, whatever. It's magnetic. You can put it anywhere.
Sure.
And even on our lifts, you could put it on the lift and grab your can off and use it. Good stuff.
Cool. So I know you guys do a lot of metric stuff on this side.
That's right.
Because you guys work with the CF Moto stuff.
Yes.
And you also work on other brands as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, here we work on everything. So you'll notice there's a Honda dirt bike over there. We've got Yamaha. We work on Kawasaki, Can-Am, Polaris. We work on it all here. So any kind of service work, we can get her done right here at Main Street Cycle.
You also do some SAE stuff, and people might
Yes.
be like, how in the world do they use SAE
Yeah.
on those CF Motos? But these
Right.
guys have a really cool shop where they perform some specialty work on some Harley Davidson.
Yes.
And just so happens VIM Tools was in that shop as well, right?
That's right. Yeah, we can go look at that. It's our Harley Davidson Performance Department, and we've got some cool stuff going on right now, so we can go check that out.
Okay.
Well, guys, I'm going to take you in here to our Harley Performance Department, and they actually got the door open now because I think they're about to back a Harley out and move another job in here. But, you know, we were talking about using VIM SAE tools, all of our standard tools and stuff, and the way that happens is we got a Harley department, and that's what they use primarily in here. So one thing that we specialize here at Main Street Cycle in our Harley department is our one-day cam job installs. That's where if you're a Harley owner and you bring your bike in here, we can get it scheduled and worked out to where You drop it off first thing that morning. Our techs are going to dive into that job. They're going to tear into it and get your cams installed. They can do everything from just making sure that your camshaft bearing is good, or replace it, replace the oil pump, lifters, lifter cuffs, intake, throttle body, exhaust. And then also, when all that is said and done, it's going to get a full dyno tune to make all of it run to the best of its ability and really open that Harley up. And it all gets done in one day from start to finish. So that's something that we specialize here and offer to all the customers. And we have great prices on that. We have different kits, different exhaust options, different cam options, just everything. And all that can be purchased at teammscparts.com. You can also call the Harley department, and Miss Erica is going to help you walk through to get exactly what you want for your motorcycle. But we got two awesome techs that this is all they do is work on Harleys, and they specialize it, and they get her done. But right now, I think today they're working on a few special projects. That's a beautiful Harley there. That's a sweet setup Mr. Thor's working on. But yeah, Mr. Ronnie here, he's got a couple of the VIM tools that we use. Matter of fact, this is right here for quick access. You can see it's magnetized. He keeps that there, and he can grab that whenever he's getting into some hard to reach tight places. But we've got these here, again, spring loaded, and that way it just doesn't flop over. Here's the 3/8 right here, and he can put that on his wrench and get into those tight places when he's replacing something, maybe the throttle body, trying to get to them exhaust bolts on the heads, different things like that. So
that's really cool.
Yeah,
y'all got a neat setup here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we're not done. We've got a lot of plans to really expand everything and really open this shop up. We're going to take down a wall and really open this department up some more to be able to take care of all the customers that are coming in. So right around here, we have Dave is here to pick up a Harley to take to our dyno shop, where we have 3 dynos, and that's what Dave does 24/7 is tunes everything from Harley Davidsons all the way through off-road units, ATVs, side-by-sides, and that's what he does 24/7. And but our Harley customers, they get the royal treatment. They get picked up in this nice enclosed trailer that's made just to haul these Harleys, and it gets hauled right to the dyno shop, and then gets dyno tuned and set up and ready to go with all the performance mods that we added here at Main Street Cycle.
That's awesome, man. Y'all got a cool little spot here.
Well, guys, as you can see out there in the shop, we love using the VIM tools, and our mechanics love using them, and we have decided to become a VIM tool dealer right here at Main Street Cycle. And you're going to be able to actually come in to Main Street Cycle, come to our parts counter, and be able to check out some of the VIM tools that we'll have on display. So we're really excited to be able to offer that to all of our customers, so that you can do the same quality work in your garage, in your driveway, in the shop, whatever, or even out there in the off-road part. You'll be able to turn the same style and quality wrenches that we use right here in our shop. So we're super excited to be able to offer that to you. We just got a big shipment, our first inventory stocking shipment in, and we're about to set up our displays right here in the parts area at the parts counter, so that when you come to get any parts for your ATV, side-by-side, or motorcycle, you'll also be able to check out some tools and touch them, feel them, look at them, examine the quality for yourself, and then pick out what you want and check out and go home. So right here at Main Street Cycle, we're excited to be able to do that.
That's pretty cool that you guys kind of started with using some VIM tools that you purchased, and then kind of moved into wanting to offer it to the end customers right here in your own store. So it's pretty awesome. Blake, I appreciate you giving us the time today to give us a tour and kind of showing us how VIM Tools has kind of helped you guys grow to be one of the largest CF Moto dealer in the entire world, not just the United States.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to be a part of that with you guys. Like always, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Check out Main Street Cycle if you guys are looking for a new side-by-side or four-wheeler or whatever. And they're partners with VIM Tools now. You guys have a great one, and we will catch you next time.